everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you what I sent my partner for the Poochie boho swap. For the swap, we were to create 20 over-the-top bows, 10 of which being made of paper, 10 of which being made of something non-paper like faux leather, tulle, that type of thing. We were also supposed to create 4 embellishments that have little bows on them, and as well as a sequins mix, and then make sure that you package it up really cute. So here is what I created for the boho swap. I made some whitewashed stacked books and added some thickers that say Happy Valentine's Day here. And this was some very, let's see if I have a page. The paper was like this, if you can tell. So not whitewash. I just used the Dollar Tree paint, the tempera paint. Put it on and then wiped it off with a baby wipe, and that gave me the whitewashed look that I was going for. So that is how that looks. I also used some of the Be My Valentine paper by Echo Park. So it's this collection. I did do a haul on it. So you can go back and check it out. So there are bits and pieces available on various websites. So I did link what I could find, but I picked mine up from a cherry on top. But yes, so here is the top of my book. I wanted to keep this more so shabby. I'm a clean and simple person, but I pushed myself a bit to be shabby with these decorations. Just, I don't know. Since it's Valentine's Day, I just feel like you can be extra girly, have extra flowers, extra shabbiness. So this is what I did. So I cut a piece of that paper, and sadly I wasn't able to sew because my sewing machine that I dedicate to paper crafts was not cooperating with me. There's only one thing in here sewed, and it makes me kind of sad. So I had to play around with my trims to give it more detail and texture. But here I just did a lot of collaging. I used this shabby heart that I picked up in a D-stash. And then I just layered different flowers and added stickles to them. And I have sequins and gems all around. I added one of those Dollar Tree, the hair ties. I added that. And then I have this rosette I didn't create. This is from Tay. This is actually a pom-pom bead, but it has stickles on there. It's not glue, it's stickles. Another one of the hearts from the saying, just different flowers and stuff. The foam heart says you're sweet. And I just kept it simple. I didn't want to do too much in case my partner doesn't like it. She can always take the things off and reuse this, but this is what I've created. So in the top, I have one of the cut aparts from the collection and just layered on some full paper. I did make books that open, so I have various bows and different papers. This is one of the vellum ones. So I'm starting with my papers, and then I'll go into my faux leather. So I used one of the Dollar Tree diamonds, and this is also Dollar Tree trim that I trimmed down, and I just made it a little glam. Here I used some Hobby Lobby, this book of strips. I was able to use that in my pink and mane bow die. And I added flowers to the center and some wire, and then I just added some extra sequins and some stickles. This is another one of the strips from that same book. I added some tulle, and the flower comes from Tay, who's Cuddle Me Clay Tay. I used another die. I think I was gifted this, but I think it's an AliExpress. My daughter's here. An AliExpress die. This paper is from that Echo Park collection, and the lips are from Dollar Tree. Then I have some of these tiny bows. I put 2 in here to equal 1 because, again, we were supposed to do 20, and we didn't talk about size, but I just wanted to make sure it was fair, so I gave her 2 small ones to equal 1, and they are pink and white. Just some scraps in my stash that went along with colors that she would like. Then I created this one using tulle. I have this little gold rosette as well as this puffy sticker and some sequins, and this is the My Creative Time bow. So those are my main little paper bows, and this should stay closed pretty well. If not, I'll just set something on it before I put it in the mail. Then we have the next one, so everything has to fold down, or she can prop it up. once she takes things out. But this is the next part of the book, and I used all the collection for these, and these are silhouette files. So here is one. I added sequins and nouveau drops, and then this flower here. This is another, and I used one of the erasers that I altered from Dollar Tree. I do have a video that briefly, you know, talks about what I did, as well as a dangle and some nouveau drops. This is also a file from my silhouette store. I used the keychains to go as a center, and the center I got off of Amazon. And then here is another. This is actually how the bow is supposed to look. It has three layers, but because of the center, I only did 2. All right, and then we have some faux leather bows here. A lot of these faux I either got from Amazon or in D-stashes. So here these are. But I love the little cupcakes. They kind of remind me of waffle bowls, and this design has ice cream cones. So, and this one also has ice cream cones and little mermaids and Starbucks. So I tried to go with things she may be able to use. She told me she loved Valentine's Day, so that's why I went big with the papers there. And then that one, and then these 2 pinch bows. All right, so I'm gonna have to put those back in once I finish. Next up, we were to include 4 embellishments that had bows, and I did do a video on my felties, but how it's going to be wrapped is there's going to be ribbon and one of these pink shabby hearts here, just as a way to gift her some. It's going to be on top, but this is the little boxes you can pick up from Hobby Lobby, and I have quite a few in here for her. So these are my little ones with bows, and they just have Hobby Lobby bows on them and gems, little nail art gems. And then this one I gave 3 with the XOXO, but 1 that's a sugar cookie. So yeah, those are my embellishments. And lastly, I have this bag here that I embroidered with my machine. Again, this is in the same video where I talk about the felties. And inside, we'll probably go, the box will fit inside, but I have my sequins mix in here, and this is a bow from Lisa, who is Happy Crafter. She has a Happy Crafter shop on Instagram, and I just added a gem to the center. But inside, I have a couple more of these shabby hearts. I was filling all the space. And then I have this pastel sequins mix in this bag. I started with a base where I was actually given a sequins mix, and I just added more to it. I added a lot more stars and stuff to this because she likes pastels, so I wanted to make sure I gave her things that she liked. And then I'll have a couple other goodies, but that is all for now, guys. So that is what I've sent my partner for the Poochie Boho swap. I hope she likes everything, or at least most of these. Since there's so many bows, I hope she finds a way to use them. But yeah, guys, that's all that I have. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.